What happened to me 1 year ago is something I still can't explain. It was exam season, and like most students, I was overwhelmed with preparation. Our school had decided to keep the library open until midnight to help us study, instead of closing at its usual time of 5 o'clock. Since my house was only a short walk away, I preferred the quiet of the library to studying at home. The silence helped me focus. That evening, I arrived around 6. I buried myself in textbooks and notes, completely losing track of time. When I finally looked up at the clock, I froze. It was already 10 o'clock. Normally, even late in the evening, a few students would still be scattered around the library. But that night, it was completely silent. The bookshelves seemed darker than usual, and the stillness felt wrong. I only had a few pages left, so I decided to finish quickly and head home. Then I heard it. A slow, dragging sound. Someone was limping. Step, drag, step, drag. The sound echoed through the empty library, and my heart began to race. I looked around. There was no one there. Without wasting another second, I grabbed my books and rushed out. Outside was a long corridor leading to the main exit. I hurried down it, eager to leave. Then I saw her. A woman standing motionless at the far end of the hallway. At first, I couldn't make out her face, but as I got closer, a wave of dread settled over me. Every instinct told me something was wrong. "Who's there?" I called out, my throat dry. The moment the words left my mouth, she vanished. Just like that. Gone. I stood frozen for a few seconds, then let out a shaky breath. Maybe I was just exhausted. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. Trying to believe that, I hurried out of the school. But the strange night wasn't over. The street outside was completely empty. No people, no cars, no sound at all. Just silence. Uneasy, I kept my head down and walked faster toward home. Then I noticed a shadow stretching across the ground toward me. My stomach dropped. There was no one nearby. Slowly, I lifted my head. A woman was walking ahead of me. I hadn't seen her appear. She moved with difficulty, limping slowly down the street. As I got closer, I noticed her clothes were filthy and torn. Her hair hung in tangled strands, and her hands and feet looked twisted in unnatural ways. I stopped walking. Every instinct screamed at me not to get any closer. Then she turned around. That weak, broken moment, neither of us moved. Then she spoke, her voice weak and broken. "Have you seen my daughter?" I couldn't answer. My body went numb, my mind blank. Her eyes locked onto mine. "Have you seen my daughter?" Terrified, I pointed into the distance. "Over there," I whispered. She turned and limped slowly toward where I had pointed, disappearing further into the darkness until she was gone completely. The moment she vanished, I ran, faster than I ever had in my life. I didn't care where I was going, I just wanted to find someone, anyone. Then I heard it. A scream coming from somewhere far behind me, desperate, chilling. "She is here!" It echoed through the empty streets, and then everything went black. When I woke up, I was lying in my own bed. My neighbor had found me unconscious on the roadside and carried me home. The next day he told me a story that made my blood run cold.
In 1998, there had been a woman named Agatha, 32 years old, with a 10-year-old daughter who attended Eden Hill School. One afternoon, while playing with friends, the little girl was killed in a tragic accident. Agatha was devastated. She couldn't accept the loss. Some say grief drove her mad. Others say she simply never recovered. Not long after, Agatha herself died. But according to local legend, she never truly left. For years, students and residents have reported seeing a strange woman wandering the streets around Eden Hill School late at night. A woman in torn clothes, with twisted limbs, endlessly searching for her lost daughter. Even now, they say Agatha's ghost still roams the darkness, asking the same question over and over. Have you seen my daughter? And somewhere out there, in the night, she is still searching, still hoping, still waiting to be reunited with her child once more.